So can you tell me something about yourself, please?
For myself, I'm
Yes.
Granit Hasani from Kosovo. I managed the new established company last year, The Rock Smart Security. We are a physical security company offering services from homes to different institutions, to the banks, and even critical infrastructure. And we also are providing cybersecurity services in Kosovo, from the training of staff, red team, blue team, to insurance, providing
Yeah.
insurance bridges, let's say.
But why did you give the name The Rock? It's a very interesting name.
Actually, it comes as a combination from my name, from, let's say, these creative agencies like yours. They have thought to come with a new name, which is really interesting and relates to my name, The Rock. And it's not just a relation with my name, but The Rock, to say it's strong and it stays stable, and it's unbreakable. So that's the reason behind it.
So you are the real Rock then.
And I'm trying to show that The Rock is strong.
The Rock is
and,
strong,
and
okay.
it's staying.
No, it's a very good strategy because it's very easy to remember the name of the company and excellent,
Thanks
excellent,
a lot,
very good.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so how is the situation now? Let's say in Kosovo with the security. Is there a big demand for security for the companies, for premises?
Look, my experience in security industry is more than 15 years now. Actually, I have experienced how we growed, because in the beginning it was not easy with alarm systems, with physical guards, with cash in transit, public gathering security services, etc. Because people were trying, also to just do it themselves, not to trust on technology and stuff. But today they are pretty aware, people in Kosovo, about the technology. They are just checking on the brand, they are checking on who is installing it, and then the customer care, the service, professional service, everything is doing the puzzle, and they are deciding based on the trust that they have on the person running the company that they are cooperating with.
Perfect. And you do only the physical part of the security. You don't have do you have the guards and
Yes, I have also the security guards, the cash in transit guards, close protection operators, then for alarm systems integrators, for video surveillance integrators, but also we have operators to monitor, like a monitoring center,
Yeah.
where we monitor the alarm systems, the video surveillance cameras, and the services that we provide. We also make sure on quality control via the monitoring center, the security experts in the field that are there to audit the security services, and pretty much is this from the security part, and also from the cybersecurity part, that we cooperate with local experts. Plus we have international experts that I meet usually every year, different and more people from the cybersecurity world, because as I said earlier in another interview, that Adria is growing each year. And
Yeah.
actually, this year I liked because you have been also more completed. And in Adria Security Summit 9, I saw also a key, which 9 is pretty much as a key. And I saw that with all these companies, all these exhibitors and trainings, that you are being a turnkey solution.
Yes.
As Adria Security Summit, because I saw companies, exhibitors from intrusion, from fire, from automation, IoT,
Yeah.
and cybersecurity. So this
Yes,
is great.
actually it is a full coverage of the cybersecurity. Yeah, I mean from the full security systems, not only cybersecurity.
True.
Exactly.
True.
And tell me now, when we talk about physical security, how I was always wondering, what are the criteria that you do to choose the security guards? What are the trainings that they have to pass? When they are outside, are they with weapons, with guns? How does it go?
security guards in Kosovo are unweaponed guards.
Okay.
Now, just recently, 1 month ago, we amended the law on private security services,
Yeah.
and we are allowed some guards for critical infrastructure to have a gun. Otherwise, guards are unarmed. Based on the law on private security services, guards in Kosovo are trained from the licensed training institutions.
Yeah.
But basically, there is a basic training that they do initially, and you have to do as a security company those trainings, on the job training more. And also sometimes when you need, you also ask them to come in the premises or in the training center's premises, and you do some additional ones. But mostly when you asked about for them what are the criterias,
Yeah.
the criterias are usually the age to be from 18 years and to 55 years old.
Even to 55.
Yes, and to be licensed for the first time, because you can work until 65,
Yeah.
but first time license it should be 55 and
Okay.
at least 18 years.
Yeah.
This is the basic one, and of course they need to be with health good, that they can stand on foot for 8 hours.
Yeah.
They need to do these controls. And
Like
to
we
be,
are standing the whole day in the summit and the exhibition.
Actually, on the summit, we stay like even 12 hours because
Yes.
all of the meetings before and after and everything. But and for security guard, of course, they also sit when it's possible.
Yeah.
But still, they need to be healthy on that, and they need also to be clear on background from the police and the court.
Yeah.
So these are the basic requests from a security
And
guard.
what happens now? Because you told me that they are usually without weapons. Now I know in Bosnia, when I see the security guards, they are all having weapons. But if there is some kind of attack on a place or something, and the attackers come with weapons, in that case, how should those security guards react? What should they do?
In these cases, it depends from the premise. If the gate, let's say the perimeter gate first should be, if there is a perimeter, if the perimeter gate is closed or not, which is important,
Yeah.
and then, or if it stays open, to be as soon as possible closed. If it's a premise directly, let's say like a bank, then if it's a double door principle, you need to lock the doors. If it's not a double door, you can just like, okay, he will be in like everybody, and then you just the security guard needs to push the panic button, which is an alarm without a
Yeah.
sound, to
Wait for
monitoring
the
center.
police to come, yeah.
Yes, and the security guard needs to just tell everybody, be calm, obey whatever he is saying, so we put him out as soon as possible.
Okay.
And of course, not to have these mistakes, for the burglars, let's say, or robbers to shoot. So this is the main principle.
So they have to be like even psychologically smart and understand and not panic, because they know that they are without weapons. So they have to understand what they should do.
Exactly. So they are pretty aware on this, and they are trained regularly, and we make sure, and the banks or the clients make sure that they are calm, in these cases. Even though
It's not easy to
still
be controlled. Yes, it's not easy to control that.
We need a lot of improvements in many issues.
Yeah. Great. What are the most kind of premises in Kosovo that require security? That are requiring the security, other than banks, So, what are the most important, like, let's say, businesses you are focusing on?
Actually, we are focused in all verticals, or majority of verticals, let's say, in this kind, from the homes and residences to small businesses. And then we have large businesses, and of course, as I told you, banks and even critical infrastructure buildings. And in this respect, we don't have a limitation pretty much, but still we are not doing, let's say, pretty much for governments, there are some companies that are focused too much on government
Yeah.
projects, but unfortunately the competition is with very low prices, and we are just going like without a profit doing that job. So this is the reason that, for example, as the Rock, we are not competing currently in those tenders, and we hope in the future, to see some projects that are thinking to be economically beneficial,
Yeah.
and not just lowest price wins the tender. So, and then what we can show, for example, as the Rock, is one of the issues that I want to address. For example, in the previous summit that I attended, one person from UK presented that they have done a study that if you spend £1 in the health, in the, let's say, psychological health of a person, the return is £5
Okay.
from that investment. So in this case, what I will...
And is that true?
It is true. It's a study that they have done, So, and a study that I believe on, and that's why very soon I'm planning, to do some investment, and to talk with some experts in the field of psychology, to discuss some issues and to make sure that we are better prepared for the future.
Hopefully, that's hopeful. I mean, I know you, Granit, for a couple of years now. We are meeting always in the summit, and every year I see you are moving better and better, and coming up with new things and new projects, new businesses. So how do you keep up with that pace?
Well, I am educated from high school, in American high school, and then American university. Just in masters, I'm in British university, and always because I have started doing business or managing businesses since my third year in university. But always what we have learned is do something that you love. So in today's world, pretty much if you go in the salary base or even in profits, pretty much they are the same. So what you are doing, do something that makes you feel good, makes the client feel good, and then if there is synergy, you just keep improving, and you then think, what can I do better for this company?
So
for
you
this
love keeping
person?
the whole world safe.
So that's true. So pretty much when somebody is feeling safe, when somebody is feeling fulfilled, we are also fulfilled. So this is like a mission, and always I have even said in presentations that with the staff that it's very important for us as a security company to make sure that we are obeying all the rules and obligations, because what we are doing, everybody is working hard to make more wealth, to buy a better house, to invest in the business or whatever assets, and then if we are not careful as security company to protect them and to safeguard them, then what will happen? Those things that they think are safe will be easily stolen, and then all the wealth and health from that person will be taken away. So it's like a mission, that we make. We need to make sure that everything is in the safe side, and at least some cases don't happen because of our let's say negligence, or not being vigilant, better say.
I just want to understand, because we have seen, I myself have seen with people I know, with friends I know, like they have contracts with security companies, and those type of people, they come like seasonally to Bosnia, like they are not in their houses like for 6-7 months or more, but even though they have contracts with security companies, their houses are being robbed. So what are the reasons that could be behind such robberies, or how to avoid that? What should they do?
Look, I like the combination of security services. Always I say, I try, for example, to say, why do you need guards? If somebody asks me for a guard, I say, why? and then I make them think of that, and they just thought because of this and because of that reason I need the guard, and then
Yeah.
I see, okay, is it better to have a guard, or is it better to have equipment
Yeah.
with monitoring and the support of a patrol to
Yeah.
come as fast as possible near your premises? How long your risk will last, so what will I do, and what will be the beneficial in case of a robbery of the guard, even if because I'm also thinking in this way. For example, if I have as a guard, if a guard has a weapon, then for the robber
Yeah.
to attack that premise, he needs another weapon, but it should be more satisfied,
Yeah.
more sophisticated, or bigger, or they should be more prepared, or they need two guns, or something like this. So in this case, if you are unarmed, which I'm, in this respect, if you are unarmed, then and you always have the police support, proper support, which
Yeah.
really we have in Kosovo in this case, and you feel safe in this kind. So what you do, you just make sure that these guys are taking for a few minutes maybe something,
Yeah.
and the other parts are secured in good locks, in good safes, in safes that are properly anchored, or not in direct vision,
Yeah.
of the customers or stuff like that, So we
But
just
see,
try to make sure.
this usually happens to the houses where there is no security all the time there. They just, get an alarm in the monitoring center that there is a robbery over there happening in that house. So here are the issues where the robbery is happening. And then when the owners come, they ask the security company, okay, I want to see the footage from the CCTV. I want to see. They never show them. I mean, I know.
Because
I'm
it
asking
can
you
be
because
it can be a negligence.
there were some similar cases that happened, which I really know, and people are asking, okay, they want a solution for that.
Okay, it's for instance, now I'm using some alarm systems,
Yeah.
which are very sophisticated, are cyber secured, run on batteries, and what I have done some protection lately, for instance, in some houses of some VIP persons, I
Yeah.
have done a perimeter protection with alarm systems that are doing this, having this photo verification feature, and they are not detecting dogs, they are not detecting bushes or tree branches,
Yeah.
and they are detecting just let's say vehicles and people.
Okay.
And this is the, let's say, the first protection side. Secondly is I'm putting also magnetic contacts on the windows and doors, so all the openings protection, and then moving sensors, and in some main parts that we believe it's okay to put alarms with photo verification, we are also inside putting indoor alarms with photo verification. So basically we are like having all this circle. And then even if the CCTV cameras, which I have also installed CCTV cameras, even if they fail, the alarm system will get a photo verification. And the owner, because I'm more open, I'm the opposite of the case that
Yeah.
you told me, I try to also give all the application to the customer so they can see when the alarm went on, when we went there, because again one screenshot will be
he
sent
needs
to his phone.
Yeah.
So pretty much he has control over us, and it's a good thing, and because I will be very transparent, and they will see me when I go there, how fast I go there, how much I was prepared and everything. And plus, he has the technology on hand, because it's another issue which I tell some people. For example, in my 15 years career, I have learned, because of course there are agents and technicians that do the job and you don't even know pretty much about this building. You don't go to every client, to see what they have done, because basically you train the employees. But then I have heard, for instance, that customers have told me when we met somewhere, like, I have €1 million products inside, and you have not done this or that, and they were trying to blame me for how fast you will come, you will be late and stuff. And I said, in your premises there are 1 million euros this. How much you are paying for alarm system? 30 euros.
Yeah,
Okay, fine, because 30 euros, let's say it's a price for alarm system. But is it enough? You are just an alarm system? He doesn't have any perimeter alarm system. He doesn't have any video surveillance being surveilled from our monitoring
yes,
center.
unfortunately, this
So,
is what is happening a lot with end users. Yes,
in this case, I'm putting also some responsibility because they are not paying too much in order to receive too much.
Exactly.
Because there is no reason behind it. So they also know from that their wealth, will stay safe. They will keep an eye on us. And, after all, they will have a real feedback and their hearts will be calm, that we are trying to do our best.
So it is very important for the end user. It is very important even to choose with which company they are going to work. They have to study. It is not like choosing any security company or choosing the lowest price or choosing. So it's very important to have that trust with the company and to know who are you dealing with actually.
Yes, it's very important in each company who is in the background, who is running this company.
Yeah.
And now with globalization, this is very important because everybody is seeing, okay, I'm doing, let's say, marketing with this company, yes, but who is behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Valid. Okay, I know Valid because of this and that. So this is, very important who is behind the company, who is running the company, how much they are working, are they educated, are they in the field, all these details are very important now. And so it's not easy for someone, from outside, let's say from another industry to come in security and run a security company. They can try, but still people, are looking, for the, let's say, for the experience, for the portfolio of that company, and many things, from this aspect. So I believe, of course, there are people that just like a low price, and sometimes you cannot offer that low price to them. But we are trying, to negotiate and to make them aware that this is the security that you are going to pay, and this is what you are going to get. Because I can secure your house maybe with one sensor, but then if we have only luck, that only in that door the robbers will come. So so that's why we usually in those cases would ask for a signature from the owner.
But consent that he is.
It used to be in like more than 10 years ago some cases like that, but today they are all aware pretty much, and we don't have such requests for having partial security, partial risk on the same premise. So
great.
I believe we are getting better.
Good. I think we had very valuable information from you today. I don't believe that we had any episode with a security company, and it's very good for end users, for people who only have houses, doesn't need to have a commercial place or a bank or something, that everything should be secured. So I want to thank you for coming today. And I hope we will see you again in Adria Security Summit next year.
Of course, I'm waiting to see you also there in next year. It's 10 years, so
yes.
I'm very happy to be present, to be an exhibitor, and I'm always happy to share information. And actually, because as a family tradition from even my father, and which contributed all his life in sports, and also my grandfather in education. I also even last month contributed as a sponsor in education, in people in security and civil military.
Very nice of you.
And this is the reason, because I want to contribute and give back to community, and not just having profits. Of course, I have expenses, but also we should share some profit for sponsorships, for education.
That's very important,
to
of
come
course.
in the security industry or similar, and just be happy, every one of us.
Great. Thank you, Granit. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you hopefully next year then.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode today. And as you heard, you have to choose your security company very wise and study the person behind every company, and take care and stay safe. Bye bye. Okay, good, perfect. This was an unprepared podcast. Unprepared podcast, yeah.
You see, your boss is very strong. Very, very. You know, actually, but you also.
But it's always good to hear from someone else.